media. Listen. Media, listen. Stupid shit. Why isn't it playing? There it is. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a whole new episode of Major Listen. Trying to put some background music on. There we go. Put some background music. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the special guest that I have for today. I have Mariah in the building.
Hi. I didn't even know. I didn't even know you added me yet.
She was over there
already.
What were you?
Hey, chill. Chill out.
And I got Danny God-given the Great as a co-host. Hey, thank you so much for being my co-host, Danny. I know it was last minute, but you pulled through. Man, so first and foremost, I wanted to ask you ladies, I guess you can let's ask Danny first. How was your Thanksgiving? I haven't done that.
It was really good. I mean, what like pretty much every we ate a lot. Like I ate so much, like to the point my stomach just felt like it was a balloon.
Same.
Yeah, and then I took a 3-hour nap, and then I woke up.
I hate that it went by so quick, because it literally went from Halloween, Thanksgiving, and seriously, like I felt like it was just like we just hit that fast forward button 10 times 10, and here we are almost in Christmas.
Tomorrow's gonna be Christmas.
You're not lying.
Basically.
I'm sorry, Danny.
I remember the first day of fall. Like,
you're breaking up a lot.
Yeah.
What about now?
I can hear you perfectly, but I think it's whenever you try to get into it, it just all of a sudden breaks up. Let me see. What can you do? Maybe speak closer to the mic.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna speak closer.
Yeah. So you were saying what?
No, I was saying that I literally remember like the first day of autumn, like it was just yesterday. I was so excited because I was like, okay, I can bring out my fall outfit.
Exactly.
Now.
You're like bringing out that cold fit.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in Texas, so
I mean, you never really know. But
yeah.
I mean, one day it could be 90 degrees, the next it could be 30. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy right now. Like it's been raining for like what 3 days already, and it's humid outside. It's not even like cold anymore. I don't get it. I figured the rain brings the cold, but it's like the complete opposite here.
Yeah.
Where are you at right now, Danny?
I'm in Austin.
You live in Austin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, living in Austin, Texas.
Nice. I've known you since the MySpace days.
I know.
I've known Danny since the MySpace days. This is the first time we've ever actually connected through video.
It's crazy. Like,
yeah.
It just seems like it was just yesterday. Like MySpace was like such a like.
It was a hit.
You know,
it was a hit.
It was such a big thing, and then like one day to the next, like it just went downhill, and then we were like all forced to get on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook was mostly like for older people trying to connect. The next thing you know, like the younger people would just start taking over.
Yeah.
Mariah, how was your Thanksgiving though?
This shit sucked. I had to go to work that night. I was forced to go hang out with my family. I don't even really like them like that. Then we went to the parade. It was cold. It was raining.
You did go to the parade, yeah.
Yes, it was just chaotic. And then the food, we went to my auntie's house, and food wasn't good. How we thought she was gonna throw down, and she didn't even make my etouffee that she said that she was gonna make me. So it was just overall. Man, I could have stayed at home.
She's calling you. You're calling her out right now, huh?
Man, shit. She told me she was gonna fix me a plate of etouffee. and she never did. So
But
I
yeah,
guess I wait till Christmas.
since you guys are using your phones, I will tell you right now, I'll give you a heads up. Have them charging
I got
Okay.
my portable.
because you guys will, you guys will go either completely frozen, and I'm wondering like, is she okay?
Oh, okay.
So because when the phone dies, like the whole connection just is gone. But
Okay.
I'm giving you guys are good for now. If you guys are having to charge, you're good. But yeah. So I was supposed to have this episode of what was it? 2 months ago?
Years ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago. Of course, I couldn't have it due to some unexpected circumstances. But here we are. So
I'm actually gonna move towards a charger, so I'm gonna go really quick.
I'm glad I gave you the heads up. Then.
I know, yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and walk with Danny. We're like in the Blair Witch Project.
Right.
Actually, there's a party going on behind me.
What? Where are you?
Right?
Where are you?
I was
Like
at
you're
a
on
baby
set.
shower.
You're at a baby shower?
No, I was at a baby shower. Well, I'm at the place, but the baby shower ended like 2 hours ago.
Oh.
Yeah. It's my family's baby shower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were just kind of chilling.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm...
Who's that man behind you?
Don't even play like that.
Who's that bearded man with
That hooded man.
that hooded man? Who is that? For everybody who don't know what we're talking about, we're gonna get into it right here in a little bit. Who is the hooded man?
Yeah.
But,
Somebody
all right.
that you hope to never see.
Right? Your grandma gave us a good or your grandmother told you a good tale.
She did.
I really do not have any scary stories. I could go ahead and lie to you guys, but I'm not gonna go ahead and do that because I get called out on my bullshit a lot. And I know for a fact I don't have that many scary stories, like except for the one that I told Mariah about, but that wasn't really mine to tell. It was mostly from my experience. So I'm gonna get into that one in a bit. Let's see. Who do I want to go with first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let me see. Right. Tell me one of the, I guess, the top 10 scary stories that have occurred to you or you have for us that you, I guess, have been witness to.
Well,
Don't let it be a good one. Save the good one for last. I'm telling you right now.
A good one.
A good one.
I don't even know what would be considered a good one. Like for you, I just have like random stories. It'll just probably pop up in my head.
Hey, fuck it, just tell me one.
I did have one because I was telling you that I have sleep paralysis.
Yes.
So one I was in high school. I was knocked up. My TV wasn't on. I was sleeping in the dark. I was having my sleep paralysis, and like all I heard was "soon you will become mine." Now, I don't know how soon they was talking because I'm still here, but it was like it was like some demonic voice. It was like "soon you will become mine," and I jumped up. My heart was beating so fast. Another time, I seen like
Hold on.
Like,
And there was no TV playing, no radio playing
no,
in the background.
No, not at all. And that's what I would think too. Like, okay, maybe it was just because I was hearing it on a TV, and it was just playing. I'm like, no. And if it was, I used to watch cartoons going to sleep because I was real paranoid because I've been having, these situations when I was a kid. So in high school, I used to always sleep.
Can you explain to me, or can you explain to us exactly how sleep paralysis feels to you?
To me, it's like you wake up and you just literally can't move. You cannot move at all. You can't speak. You can't scream. And since I've had it since I was in sixth grade, I know how to fight out of it now. Like, I know how to block out my hearing and just try to stay focused on one spot. If you get to looking around or just open up your mind, that I feel like that's when most of it happens. But
occurs.
I can fight. Yeah, occurs. But Yeah, one time I felt something like touch my neck. It was like two fingers, but it was a sleep paralysis though. It was
Okay.
just like a regular sleep. You know when you just wake up, just wake up out your sleep for a little bit. Well, I had woke up out my sleep for a little bit, and it felt like two fingers was touching my neck.
Yeah.
I stayed at home by myself. I'm an adult at this time. I'm in this apartment actually,
Yeah.
and I felt like what felt like two fingers touching like the side of my neck, and
Like
it was just crazy.
choking you, or just two
No, no,
fingers
no.
like.
It was no. It was just just a gentle tap on my neck.
Oh shit.
Just I don't know what that was. I had woke
Damn.
up with well, I don't have it anymore. But I had woke up with like a scar, like where it looked like somebody had put their fingers on me. I had woke
Yeah.
up with like it was
Like a scratcher,
crazy.
almost like aggressive
Not
touch or something.
kind of like a bruise, but it wasn't like hurting. It just
Uh-huh.
looked like a mark,
Mm.
but it didn't hurt. Like oh I was like it's attached to me or something.
Yeah.
Like I was targeted.
Have
So
you seen anybody in particular, or that specializes in stuff like that,
no,
like a medium?
no, and I wanted to look into that.
Yeah.
Like it's a talking to a medium because like I said, it's like a lot of crazy stuff. I remember one time. I don't know, maybe because I was a kid and my mom was just playing tricks on me. One
Yeah.
time I was like, turning around in a circle,
Yeah.
just spinning around in a circle, and I see a little girl like literally right there, like right there, like some little girl, and I was like,
In your house?
yes, but I was a kid though, so I thought like maybe my mom was playing tricks on me. But I was in the living room and I was just turning
That
around
would
in a
be
circle.
terrifying.
I was, but like I said, I was like, you know what, maybe, maybe it was just in my head. So I was just like, okay, whatever,
Yeah, no.
whatever.
So it's funny that you mentioned like a medium. So like I had something really strange, and I wasn't even gonna, cause like when you mentioned scary stories, like I was like, okay, I know which ones I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah.
I have a couple, but right now that you mentioned medium, so like the weirdest thing happened about 2 weeks ago for me.
Ooh.
So I was sleeping, right, and like in my like I was dreaming, and in my dream I was dreaming that I was sleeping, that I was, yeah, that I was like real like groggy, like I had like a really like heavy sleep in my dream, and I was trying to wake up, so I had like half my eye opened, and I'm thinking to my head, I'm like, how can I, like, is this real or
Is
am
it?
I dreaming?
That's
Like, but
creepy.
yeah, like it was so weird. And my phone, so like little backstory, before I went to sleep, I had been like mindlessly like kind of like scrolling on TikTok. So like usually when I can't sleep, like I know I shouldn't do that, but like I'll just sometimes be scrolling. And so I was scrolling on TikTok, and I was just coming across like a lot of, like videos and stuff. And then I finally like eventually went to sleep. So then I'm having this dream, and in my dream, my phone, there's like a voice that comes out of my phone, and it's like, hey, like I know you're sleeping, but I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up. And I was in my dream thinking, what the heck? Like what, like why is my phone talking to me? Like telling me
What
like
the
these, like,
hell?
weird things. And it was saying like, I know that you're sleeping, but you need to wake up. You need to open your phone. You need to grab your phone. And I'm like, okay, weirded out, right? So I wake up in the morning, and finally, and like I didn't like automatically think about it,
Yeah.
but like I got up and I was like heading to the gym, and I grabbed my phone and I look, and like I have like this message from somebody on TikTok,
From
and
somebody.
it was a message from somebody on TikTok, and it said, hi, can you please like message me, like I want to talk to you, because there's a couple things that I want, like I came across your videos and I want to speak to you. Like this is like uh like I think they said like this is something really important.
Yeah.
And and I just kind of was like, what? And then I went on about my day, came back, and I opened my app again, and I go on this person's profile, and it was a medium. And so I did message them, and I was like, what is this? And because I was so like, I was like, what? You know, because now I'm thinking that this person was calling me in my sleep.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like, they were literally calling me in my sleep. And then so I did message them because I thought about it later on, and I was like, that is why in my dream I was dreaming that somebody was telling me that I had to pick up my phone and answer them.
What?
So the medium was talking to you in your sleep, basically.
Yes.
So you messaged them, right?
Yeah, I did.
What did they say?
I was like, you know, hi, what is this about?
Yeah.
And they responded, and then they were like, you know, came across your videos, and I just, you know, there was something that like drew me towards you, like, so I had to tell you this, like, I needed to, like, I had to find a way to like get in contact with you, but like there's like somebody that's like, you know, trying to use you to cause harm to people that you love, you know, but like use you, like you're in the middle of it. And so so they basically told me like, you cannot be trusting with anybody, like you have to like stop being so trusting with people because not everybody is like a good person. So it was really weird. I stopped the conversation because I was like, I don't want to like get into it.
Yeah.
But it was just so weird.
It really is. I got chills, and I should
That's crazy.
I got chills. Like, oh God.
I don't know how I would have reacted after that.
Right?
That was one of the weirdest things. And then I like made a mistake because I told my mom about it.
Oh.
And she was like, the next night, my dog was barking at something outside, you know, which he always does. He's always just barking at whatever he hears. And then I had already completely forgotten about it because I was like, I'm not gonna let this live rent free in my head.
Yeah.
And so my mom hears the dog barking, and she's like, oh, like in Spanish, right? But she's like, she was like, are you sure that, like, you know, you're okay? Like, I think you need to, like, basically she was like, you need to watch your back, like everything. You know, I'm like,
yeah.
I could have never told you about it because now she's super paranoid about it.
Oh my God, that's so recent though.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like,
it kind of chilled out in my adulthood. That I don't know how I would have reacted.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and that's probably gonna bring up a lot of question marks through a lot of the viewers that have known me for many years. But I actually know of a medium that that I talk to every now and then. Mostly when, you know, things aren't going right in my life, and I want to know exactly, you know,
guidance.
Yeah, guidance, right? And I actually had her talk to my wife one time, and it was crazy because she was so spot on with everything in her life. And the first thing that she didn't even say her name or anything like that. She was on the phone. She said like, oh hey, you know, how are you? Yeah, this is my name's Milan, blah blah blah. She was all like, wow. First off, let me try to calm down because there's so much going on with you. And she started explaining everything that's going on with her. And my wife was just like, how does this lady know this? Like, she don't even know me. I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm very open-minded. I'm not trying to say, you know, they're full of crap or anything like that. But I'm very open-minded.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I believe in God and all that stuff before anybody starts to, you know, clown on me or say something else.
I know. I feel like, but like, if you believe in God, you got to believe in hell too, you know?
Exactly.
Everything goes.
Exactly. So I don't, you know, I'm a huge believer, but of course, you know, I also know that God uses other people as, you know, guidance and stuff like that. Like this, probably like this lady does.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I asked Mariah, like, hey, have you ever seen a medium? Because I kind of know a lady.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I told
You
like
mean?
just like
Oh,
I said.
you did.
Yeah.
But I didn't know like you were still in contact with her.
Oh
I
yeah.
just remember you telling me your
So
wife had spoke to a medium.
yeah. So my wife spoken to her. I spoken to her. It was funny because when I talked to her, I was like kind of testing her on to see if she would pick up on anything in my life because, like I said, I'm open minded, but I'm also a bit skeptical at times as well. So
Hmm.
you got to be careful with the people that you trust that say that they do stuff like that. So I
Mhm.
wanted to see if she was legit. And whenever she called me, I picked up the phone and she's all like, "Hey, who am I speaking with?" Oh, I was like, "Oh, my name's Ricardo." Said my first name, right? And that's all she needed. She's all like, "Ricardo, can you tell me why it feels like I'm being tested?" And I was like, "God damn."
Yeah, they pick up on energies. Yeah. So
It
I've actually gone to a medium before. Like I myself have gone to one, and
okay.
I went with a cousin of mine that she's very like she's non-believer of it, and at the
Yeah.
time she was really skeptical about it. Um, and she actually went into the room with me with her, and so she's there, and she's really sweet lady, and she's just kind of like, oh, like, how are you, and then but
We're
station with us.
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you kind of like went full black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the spirits like talking like us talking about them, but
Look,
hey, hey man, we're gonna pull through.
it only happened on your screen too.
Bruh.
But but go
Yeah,
ahead, go ahead.
so we're there, and and we're talking or whatever, and she's like stops like in the middle, and I'm gonna have to ask the person that's not like a non-believer to leave because your energy's clashing with like something like that, like your energy's clashing, I can feel it. And she was like, she's like, you don't believe me. She's like, you don't believe me, you think that I'm like this, you're just here kind of like to see the vibes basically,
Yeah.
And we were just laughing because I was like, yeah, that's totally her.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe it at all.
Like fuck out of
um
here.
so she had to leave the room, and then she continued doing my reading. But like, yeah, that's so true. Like they definitely pick up on a lot of things, especially if they don't know you, they've never known anything about you. Like it's just like they're speaking to like your soul.
It's really, yeah, it's crazy because like I mentioned, as soon as the first thing she said, "Why does it feel like I'm being tested
Mm-hmm.
from you?" And I had to tell her, why she felt that way, and
Mm-hmm.
she then became comfortable, like, okay, I understand, um but as you could tell, you obviously came to me for a reason. I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can pick up from you, from what you got going on. She told me everything spot on once again, or just like she did with my wife, and I was like, holy crap, like never mind, like this lady's legit. Like, I'm not doubting you anymore, lady. So yeah, Mariah, I can definitely tell you where to go because, hey, I feel like she could tell you everything that's going on around you.
Yeah.
Cause I've had some mediums reach out to me on TikTok, but like
They've reached out to you?
I don't. Yeah, but I don't know if I don't know how to trust that.
Well, I can
I
tell you
didn't know if it's
firsthand
just
that I don't have a medium reaching out to me.
cause I didn't know if it's just because I'm on that side of TikTok. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know, but I had like
Oh yeah.
two. Yeah,
You're
cause
on that side of TikTok,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm on that side of TikTok, so I didn't know. Okay, well maybe it might maybe my account was just pushed. I don't know what it was, but I've had like two or three reach out to me and they were like, so something about your energy just kind of gravitated me towards you, and I don't know if they could read something about me that I can't. So 'cause I don't know how my energy comes off, but like, I've had like two or three reach out to me, and I don't like I said I'm skeptical. Like I want to
Yeah.
see one in person, like an
Well,
actual. But I don't know.
well, the lady that
Uh,
I'm telling you about, she really doesn't do anything in person. She does everything over the phone. But even then, whenever she does stuff through the phone and she's spot on with everything, is I don't know. It's undeniable that she has. something. She has a gift, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I guess that's what I mean. Like, I don't want like just a like just I don't know. I guess I feel like people try to scam. People try to pay for readings, have you pay for
Yeah.
readings, and I'm like, nah.
Pay me
'Cause
$50
somebody tried
more
to
and
make
I'll
me do
tell you
that.
more.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh yeah, yeah. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not even, because
For
I've had
50.
one do that to me the first time, and after that, I just said, you know what,
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
it.
always scared they're gonna be like, so okay, well, I see this. Oh, your time of death. Okay, but that's gonna
Yeah,
cost $50 more.
yeah. Do you want to read it to
Mm.
your
For
future? Like,
for
what's the
for
point of reaching out to me?
for $20, I could tell you the sex of your first child.
I don't
I
know
don't
why
know.
anybody would want to know that information. I
Right?
would not want to know
I,
that
I don't even.
Like
Just give me a baby.
for $50 more.
for $50. I want to walk into a psychic's like, I guess, like, facility, and for them to be like, hello Ricardo, I've been expecting you. That would be legit. I'd be like, okay, yeah, you're legit. Say less. Here's $50.
Right? Now I'll pay for that, but like, mm-mm. Not just a random scammer.
Right. Okay.
So
So Danny, do you have any other scary stories, or do you want
Um,
to tell the one about your grandma?
uh, me like the one about my grandma.
Well, we weren't live whenever you told the one about your grandma, so I don't know if you want to say that one.
Oh, okay. Well, my grandma, she used to. I have one that lives rent free in my head. Um, she like back in the day, like in the ranch days, like so she grew up in the ranch, and like she used to have like a little hut outside, like the way that the house was laid out or is laid out even now. It's like you have like all the rooms, you know, scattered, like they're not together. It's not like you walk into a house and then it's like a hallway that takes you to all the rooms. It's literally like you step on the patio and all the rooms are just like the patio's in the middle,
Yeah.
you know. And so she had like this little hut that she would go outside and make tortillas. And
Okay.
yeah, so she would like do that, like, you know, all the time, like an everyday kind of thing. And she always, like, I always remember that she told me that she was making tortillas one time and it was raining like a lot.
Yeah.
And she said that her body just got so like stiff and so heavy, and she just kind of froze. And she looked up and she could see like through the little door of her like little mini like outside kitchen.
Yeah.
She just like saw straight out, and she saw like this hooded man, like like just standing there. And in her mind, she said that she just like started praying, and she started like bad mouthing him, because as when I grew up, my grandma used to always say, like, if you want to get rid of like a spirit or anything, like you need to like be very firm in how you tell them to leave. Like, you need to like get out now, or you need to leave me alone now, and then like they'll know that you like are serious, you know. So that lives rent free in my head. So like as a child, like always going back to her house, I was just always terrified, and I always had like this image of like this hooded man being there. But I mean those are all like childhood stories. So like where I work at right now, we have two offices in Austin, and both offices are haunted. Yeah.
Have you seen stuff?
I've never, thankfully, like I've never seen anything, but I've had videos get sent to me of like the kitchen stuff moving around.
Do you have those with you?
I can get a video of a knife that was just literally just moving on.
Is there
oh,
is
I
there
want to see that.
is there any way you can send it to my email, or to the Major Listen email?
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Send it, because I want to show everybody,
Yeah.
if you don't
I
mind.
want to see that.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
See,
we're gonna get
nothing
into it.
crazy ever happened to me like that. It's always like just personal that I see, but nothing that anybody else can experience.
Yeah.
And I hate that because it just makes me feel like, oh, I'm lying. Like it makes me feel like I'm just making up everything in my head.
Next time something happens to you, just be like, hold on, let me get my camera.
Yeah, yeah. Like, hey, pause right quick. Pause right quick.
Hold on, man.
Hey, let me send
Let
this
me
to
get a good
Ricky right
angle.
quick. Right. All right, now continue.
Throw that shit again.
Shit. Right. Shoot, walk across
Man.
my wall right quick. I know I just seen you at the corner of my eye.
Try
Just stay
to
right
choke me
there.
this time.
Yeah.
Try to choke me this time. This time mean it. Leave some
Close my
scratch
door
marks on.
again. Yeah, right. Shit.
So, so I just told some of my coworkers to send me the video because I have the video on my work phone.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
got you. Hey,
hopefully
yeah.
hopefully they'll send it to me right now.
Oh, I'm crossing my fingers we get something. That'll be cool.
Yeah, so like this, and I have the backstory. Oh, I don't know if that's the backstory, but I have a backstory to support the hauntedness.
Talk to me.
So, office number 1, there is this place. Previous to me knowing that the place was haunted, there's a guy that works in our office, and he picks up energies. He's like a medium, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he always used to say, like, there's spirits on this land, there's spirits on this property. He's like, I see them. He's like, but I don't tell you guys because I don't want to alert you. He's like, it's fine. He's like, there is one spirit that is mad that we're here. You know, and he was just kind of like, he just kind of keeps it at that because we joke around about it and we're like, you know, shut up. Like,
you guys kind of
about it. Like, if it's not like, if like our hairs aren't being pulled and stuff, then we don't want to know about it, right? And so his nephew came on board to work with the company, and his nephew also has those
the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he used to work right down the hallway from my office, and he told us that he would always see a lady that would stand in the hallway. It was like she just stands there and she wears all black. He's like, and I've seen her. He was like, she doesn't do anything. She just stands around. And I was like, well, you know what? Like, because sometimes I work late. And, yeah, but I've never been scared. Like, I've never been scared. Knowing all of this information, like, and sometimes I'll be there by myself.
No.
Yeah, so I've never like felt scared because I think I've always like told myself like I'm okay and nothing's gonna happen to me. Like, and if something, you know, comes up or says something to me, like I'm just gonna be like, you know, what my grandma used to say, like badmouth them and like have them like get out of your way, right?
Yeah.
And so this particular, I have an idea of who this lady is. So yeah. So there's a we didn't find out until we started talking about, like, we were being told that the place was haunted. Well, the owner, the boss, he was like, I think it's the grave that's in the back of the property.
Oh, no crap.
There's a grave, and it's actually a famous grave. Yeah, so there's a story of this girl that she got killed back in the 1800s because she was accused of witchcraft, and her grave is on our property.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Are you still there?
Right?
Nah.
Yeah,
you're not scared? Oh, damn.
Because I don't know who the bad. Apparently, she's not a bad spirit.
Oh, okay.
But the guy that because the spirit that is mad that we're there, apparently it's an older man, but I don't know who that is. I don't know who that may be. Yeah. So that's office number 1. Office number 2, I learned last year that there's like an outside crew that works like outside, like they're just kind of out in the field, and they've claimed to see a little boy walking the property. And so then it was a joke at first until I finally was like, wait, is this for real? Like, do you guys actually see a kid? And they're like, yeah, like we see a kid, like there is a kid that walks around here, and he always has a red sweater, and it's little, like he's like 6 years old, like can't be older than 6 years old. Well, surprise, owner of the property tells us that, oh, it might be the grave that's in the back of the property. And I'm like, are you getting discounts on properties with graves? And so it's a family grave site.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's so weird. Like, why is there a family grave site in the back of the property?
Yeah. I was just about to ask you too. Like, I wonder what exactly it is wherever you guys are located. Like, what are you guys standing on?
For real.
But then you confirmed that there was a gravesite right behind you. So I was like,
yeah.
What if you're also stepping on something?
It's a very big. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's on the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not so like city limits,
it's not in the city.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not scared. You're not scared like it's gonna get attached to you or anything. I'll be scared like it'll get attached to me.
Like follow you home and stuff like that. That's what.
Yeah, you mean?
I've heard of that happening before, but no. I mean, I don't know. I've never really like sat and like thought about it, but no.
Now she's gonna be looking both ways.
My fault.
Yeah.
You saw her looking out the window right now.
I know. I was like, well,
yeah.
I would get scared that it would be like, get attached to me.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like sensitive like that and you already have like those type of experiences.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys the story that I told Mariah about Julio, the guy that was supposed to be on this episode.
Uh-huh.
So Julio had told me before, and I hope it's okay that I share some of these the story that I'm about to share, because like I said, he's not here. But anyways, he had told me before that he picks up on stuff like that as well. Like, he sees dark spirits here and there, just kind of like Mariah. And that's why I kind of wanted them to be on this episode together. Hey, stuff happens. It's all right. Mm-hmm. There was this one instance that we were working together, and we go to this homeowner's house, of course, because we were picking something up. I think it was like a bathtub, whatever it was. But we got to the house before the homeowner got there, and I realized something was off about that house from the get-go, because we decided to get out. We knew the homeowner wasn't home, but we decided to get down and just wait on them outside. We've been driving for a while, and I look over to where the front door is at, and it's open. Like, you can see it slowly opening, and I was like, bro, I thought the homeowner wasn't here. Like, what the hell? So we go over there, and I was like, oh shit, the door's open. So I was like, we called the homeowner. He's all like, oh, I'm 5 minutes away. We're like, what the fuck? So we're like, okay, we're not gonna go in there, screw it, because the homeowner's not there. We don't want to go ahead and trespass. So he got there. He's all like, okay, is the door open? I was like, yeah, it was open. He's all like, oh man, the workers must have left it open or whatever. Like, okay, dude. So we go in there, and we ask him like, hey, where's this bathtub that we're picking up? He's all like, oh, it's gonna be in that one room on the left. And the house itself was lit up, but for some reason to me it felt dark. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was lit up, like it was very well lit, but it felt dark. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it other than that.
Mm-hmm.
But
like a heavy energy?
No, it was just like, it was like bright, but not too bright. I don't know how to explain it.
Like damn, it was eerie.
Yeah, yeah. So we got to the room, and we're trying to pick up, and I could see just Julio's face just looking at me. I was like, bro, you good? Come on, we got to pick this up. He's all like, all right, bro. He starts looking a little bit off, like. So we take the bathtub into the truck, and he's like, okay, now that we're outside the house, I could tell you. I was like, okay, what's up? He's all like, well, you know how I could see stuff? I was like, yeah, what's up? He's all like, well, I saw a dark figure standing right behind you. And I was like, fucking Julio. He's all like, I didn't want to tell you right then and there because I knew it was gonna make you uncomfortable. I was like, well, God, what are you telling me right now for that? Like, I'm still uncomfortable. But I was like, all right, Julio. Like,
maybe it was because.
Huh?
Continue.
Oh, yeah. I was like, God dang. So that made me feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how you do it, Danny. Like, if I knew somebody was there, yeah, bigger balls than I do. But yeah, I was scared as shit.
I guess I would be scared too. Like if somebody was to tell me like, oh, we saw like a dark figure behind you, I'd be like, what in the world? I actually just saw a TikTok literally like 2 days ago, of a girl recording her dog, and the dog is like barking at something and like running away from something in the house. It's like an apartment. It's like a small apartment.
Yeah.
And you see like this little like dog just like barking and then like running back, and then like in the video you see a dark figure going after the dog.
Oh. Yeah. I haven't seen those, man. I want to get into that side of TikTok because I don't know. There's something about me and trying to get scared before I go to sleep that's kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of attracted to this sort of stuff, even though I know I would
do it.
Huh?
TikTok will do it. It'll get you on that side of TikTok because TikTok is the new Google, so like everybody just uploads everything. And,
yeah.
I've come across like just videos of like people in their houses being on it, and like hearing like footsteps or like their Ring cameras catching stuff, and it's like very much real.
Yeah, I've been watching videos of I don't know if you guys believe in skinwalkers.
I don't.
Have you heard?
Yeah,
have you guys heard of them?
But like,
I'm familiar with it, but I don't really know too much about it.
I'm not too educated on that, but it's something where
alien?
Huh?
Is it an alien?
No,
it's kind of like lizard people.
No, it's kind they're shapeshifters.
Okay.
Yeah, so like it could be like a demonic figure taking a form of an animal or whatever the case may be, and you could see it like transforming itself into some other thing and whatnot. But supposedly you could tell whenever it is one, because they'll there's a video on TikTok that has a video of a deer, but it doesn't look like a deer. It looks like creepy as fuck because its eyes are like bulging out and stuff like that, and it has no ears. I don't know. You have to. I wish I could pull it up right now. I'm gonna have to go back and edit this video, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked fucked up. That's all I want to watch before bed. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it is about it, but we want to watch scary stuff before we go to bed. There's just something about being scared that just, I don't know. I really don't know. It's like we're asking for it.
The thrill right before you sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. But then when we watch it, we're like, oh shit, we're scared. Now we gotta watch something funny.
You know what movie? Like I used to love scary movies, and up until I think that one movie, the movie that did it for me, that kind of switched my thoughts on scary movies. And since then I'm just like real jumpy. It's that movie with all the little kids. Sinister. Yes.
That movie scares me.
So disturbing. It's so scary. It's so
the music.
Like I just can't.
Yes.
I need to watch
That's
that
the
movie.
only scary movie.
I watched that one.
Huh?
The first one.
That movie is really scary. It's like, but I think for me a lot, it's like just the idea of it. The idea of it is so scary.
It's not jump scares either. Like your typical horror movie. It's more psychological. It's like the music of it. It's like that's the only scare I cannot watch. I don't care. Even if I watch it during the daytime, I cannot watch it.
No, I can't.
I cannot watch it. That's the only one.
So how many movies are there about that?
I think there's
think
like two
two.
or three.
There's
Just,
two or three.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dang, they couldn't just be satisfied with just one.
The other ones aren't scary, but the first one is the scary one.
The first one's the scary one.
Yeah. The
Okay.
part two didn't scare me. It did.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think I was already like, and I don't even know if I went on to watch part two. I honestly, I think number one did it for me. I was like, nah, I can't. This is so disturbing. I can't watch it.
What?
Yeah.
Hey,
See, yeah,
what's
we
that
haven't.
thing you saw on the side of your house?
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys right now. I could have sworn. See, this is why you guys have to watch the previous episodes, because I've talked about this plenty of times, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it one more time. Because apparently everybody, which one is the best? Okay, like they mentioned, the first one is the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was I think it was when was it? I want to say it was last year, my son's birthday. I remember because he got in trouble. And he got a whooping, and I felt bad about it. I was like, okay, I feel bad about it, so I'm gonna go outside for a little bit because I feel bad. So I went outside. I was just there by myself. It was dark. The only thing on was the light pole right here in front of the house. So I was just hanging out there, and my wife comes out and she's talking to me. We're talking outside. The kids are asleep. And all of a sudden, we literally see like a dark. I want to call it a cloud, but it was like a very black cloud going from one side of the street to the other, and I don't know how to describe it, because we literally saw it. It wasn't no smoke or anything like that. It was literally like a black ball. Black mass, I guess you could say it, going from one side of the house to the other. And that freaked us out because we're like, what the hell? It was like right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no psychological explanation as to why that even happened. So yeah, we were like, what the hell? Should we go back inside the house? We're like, no, we're scared. Like, what the fuck? What do we do? No, I'm going inside the house. Fuck the shit. So we went inside the house, and of course, like I think we started like praying or something. Like, I don't know what it was, but yeah, that's why I kind of don't include that one, because I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, it was like a black cloud, a black mass, or whatever it was. And yeah, I've talked about it before.
Yeah, like a moving spirit.
Yeah. I think right now in time, I kind of want to like say like, oh, it was probably nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, back then I was like legit like, yeah, we fucking saw that shit.
Legit scared. Yeah.
Yeah, it was scary.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys ever watch like the Paranormal Activity movies?
All of them.
Those actually scared the shit out of me until like the last ones. I was just like, okay, yeah, that's not.
The last ones got too like overdone, but I think like the first one, it was like we had never seen a movie like that.
Yeah, that's what got me, because they made it so legit. Like they made it seem like it was somebody actually recording, and I've never seen these actors before in my life, so I was like, yeah, these aren't fucking actors.
Yeah, they were just kind of like just there.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was scary. I remember when I watched the first one, it was just I was so weirded out, and I didn't sleep that entire night.
Yeah,
I was legit just sitting on my bed with like the lights turned on. I was like, yep.
Yeah, those actually scared the shit out of me, because I was like, bro, that. I don't know, just the fact that somebody was possessed in that movie, I was like, bro, I'm pretty sure there's more to a possession than just that, but just the fact that I've never seen one before, and I truly felt like that movie was like the most legit movie ever. Like there's no fucking way this can't be real. Like, this is real.
Then it said based on a true story, so I believed it.
Yeah,
I believed it until I started seeing like alternate endings and different ways that the ending happened. I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
But I actually believed it was real.
I feel like they could have gotten away with not making any more
after
the first or second one.
Yeah,
there was no need for that.
Just leave it as is.
What was that?
That was
What
me. I'm
happened?
sorry.
Oh, okay, I was about to say I'm going
I'm
crazy now.
sorry. I turned my car on and then like just music
Yeah,
came.
started
Sorry.
started hearing Como la Flor in the background.
That's what that was. But yeah. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's like for me there's a lot of I guess maybe I'm just used to it. Maybe I'm just used to the ghosts.
Yeah.
The spirit's like, oh, you're not bothering me no more. Go ahead, sit right next to me.
I was
Yeah, I
hoping
feel.
that they'd send me the video. I haven't gotten it.
It's all it's all good. We got plenty of time. Danny, have you ever felt sleep paralysis?
Yes.
Really? How was your experience with that?
It's very like I don't know, like it's just kind of feel like helpless. If I could think of something like a word to describe it,
That would
it's
be
like
it.
it's helpless. It's you have like but then like you read like the scientific like explanation like behind it's like your body like your brain wakes up before your body wakes up, right?
Yeah.
Which that's why like your body can't move, but then it's like but no, but like I grew up the spirit is on top of you, which,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's a scary feeling
it
because
really is.
yeah.
I remember when my last sleep paralysis, I was in Dallas in my cousin's room, and I was asleep, and I remember waking up, not fully waking up, but whenever whenever your eyes are closed and you feel like a light is on,
Hmm.
like that's how I felt. Like I felt like a light was just coming towards me, like somebody with a flashlight just coming towards me, but my eyes were closed. So I woke up, not like fully eyes open or anything like that, but I fully woke up like in my head, I guess you could say. And I woke up and I'm like, what? And I couldn't open my eyes. I remember freaking out because I'm like, like, why can't I open my eyes in my head? And like, I can't move either. Like that part was crazier because I was like, I can't move. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, it was scary. And eventually, like, my eyes opened, and then eventually I started moving again. But I was like, oh, that was scary. Like, I never want to experience that again.
So
Which is BS. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen again.
so like what's up with the little like you just said with the when you close your eyes and like somebody got a flashlight in front of you, because
Yeah,
that's been happening to me recently, but like I'm not having sleep paralysis. I'm like actually trying to go to sleep, and it feels like somebody just legit got a
a
flashlight
flashlight.
directly, yeah, like directly in front of my face, and I'm facing towards my wall, so it's like
What the
I
hell?
I don't know what that is, but it hurts my eyes too. But when you said that, I was like, damn, somebody else experiences that too.
Well,
I don't.
that was my first time with sleep paralysis that happened. But after that, I don't have it anymore. Luckily,
But see,
I
I
think.
wasn't in sleep paralysis though.
Oh, and you've had sleep paralysis since you were how old, Mariah?
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, and you had. Can I say you've had sleep studies on you?
I've had two, but of course, they couldn't find nothing. Of course, it didn't happen when I went, but they hooked me up. I had to get hooked up to like this machine. They had to put like these tubes in my head, and um, I was just basically like in a like kind of like a hospital room,
Yeah.
kind of, and I was just in there by myself. But of course, like I said, nothing happened. So
Do they? Were you supposed to go to sleep? Did you go to sleep?
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
But see, it usually well, I don't know what triggered the first time, but usually what triggers it is if I lay on my back or if I take a nap early in the day and I try to go back to sleep, it'll trigger it. Or if I go to sleep, I mean, yeah, if I go to sleep like right after eating,
Yeah.
it like those are what triggers. Not all the
Huh.
time, but like that's what I know. I used to love sleeping on
The,
my back, and I can't do that no more.
the dark spirits are like, she's on her back. Go get her.
And I think I've been getting uh, uh are you censored?
I'm
Like
a
I
what?
think censored. Like there's certain words I can't say.
No, I'm not censored. Shit, I've been saying a lot
Okay.
of cuss words. Yeah.
No, because I feel like I've been getting raped in my sleep.
Really?
by ghosts and shit. I don't know, but that's just what I feel like.
I mean, why do you say
I
that?
be I be I
How
be
do you
waking
feel
up
that
with
way?
like fucking. I just be waking up with like these, and it might be something scientific, you know.
Yeah.
So if it is like y'all let me know. But
Okay.
like I just be waking up with like orgasms and shit, and it hurts.
It
Like
hurts.
yeah, and it be in my sleep. It literally be in my sleep, and it's like in
And
my
you live with nobody there, right? You don't have no
nobody
pets, no
no.
nothing.
Nobody is here. I stay with myself. I've been with myself for 5 years, so it's like, you know,
You sure the doors are locked?
why everything is locked,
What the?
and
That
I don't
that's
I don't know why I'm
interesting.
hoping
What if or do you live in a house or like in an apartment?
apartment.
An apartment. That's interesting. I don't know.
You should have like.
What if you're like picking up on like maybe other people that have lived there since you? I don't know. Like I feel like there's.
I don't know. I've always felt like there's been an energy with me since I was a child. Like I've always felt like somebody is always there with me. So I'm not sure. I've always thought like maybe like a past lover, like from my past life. You know, maybe like a spiritual lover. I don't know what it is. I don't know,
Damn.
but I'd be waking up with, so it doesn't happen like a lot, but it happens, you know, enough for me to feel some type of way.
Yeah, for you to be like, what
Like
the hell?
yeah, like waking up with orgasm. It is not even a feel good moment. It hurts.
It hurts. Yeah.
It gives me cramps, and it feels like I wasn't even supposed to have that.
Huh.
So it is. I don't know. I don't know. But
I've
that's what
never.
I feel like.
I've heard of stuff like that happening, but I've never actually heard it from somebody that I know. Like you mostly hear stuff from like what people that talk about it like in scary shows and whatnot. But
Yeah.
I never actually heard it from somebody who actually had experienced something like that. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I never heard of that.
It, and that's kind of why I don't want to put a camera in my room because I'm scared of
I
what I'm
was just
see.
gonna. Yeah. You
I'm
know what?
scared. I'm
I
not gonna
mean,
lie.
what do you think? What's the worst that can happen if you do though? Like, what do you think you're gonna see if you do? What's the scariest thing to you that you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I shouldn't have seen that.
I feel like once I see it, I'm gonna be paranoid. Like just to even come into my apartment, I'm gonna just know like, okay, something is here. Like 'cause I have a feeling something is here, but I don't have any proof
Any
that
proof?
something
Yeah.
is here. I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I wanna prove myself right or wrong. So like I'm kind of. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
I don't know. Like, I feel like you
I think I am
should,
gonna record. I think I
right?
am. I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna
I feel
just
like you
one
should.
night. I'm gonna
What
just
the,
record like for a week.
but then again, that's like me. Like, I don't know. There was an app that records you while you sleep, like not like video through video or anything like that, but it's like through voice recording.
Mhm.
And I was gonna do it, but then I was like, man, what if I hear some shit? What if I hear some shit like "wake up"?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I know. I've thought about that too.
I was like, I don't want to do that. Never mind. I think I'm good. I think I know where you're coming from, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I, you know, it might piss it off even more.
Wake up,
So
motherfucker.
I don't. Yeah, like, all right, now you know I'm here. Now you know I'm here. All right, so now we really gonna play some games now.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, I don't. I think I
Oh,
am though. I just to see,
yeah.
but like, yeah, because I am sensitive and I pick up on energy real good, so I can sense when there's like an energy near me.
What? Okay, so you pick up on that energy. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a tad bit psychic, just a tad bit,
Hey,
but not like
there are people like that. There are people that legit feel like they can, and
it speaks to
they'll
me
be
in
right
my
on certain things.
dreams. It's
I
like
remember.
in my dreams when I like usually if it's something like real life, like something that just you know it can happen in real life, like it usually happens. That's why I was questioning the dream I had. I think I told you last month, 2 months ago, about me dying, and I was like, damn, does that mean I'm about to
Yes.
die soon?
Yes. You
Yeah. Okay.
told me
So
about that.
yeah. Okay. So in that dream, it was like me and a group of friends. And I've never met these people day before in my life, but in my dream, I knew them. One of my friends, a homegirl, she got possessed by some entity and then started like killing everybody. I was the last one alive, but I already knew in my dream that like I wasn't gonna survive. So I'm like, okay, well just go ahead and kill me now. Like just kill me now. So like I'm watching myself. It turned like the mouth had opened big and it started eating me from like my foot and I'm watching myself die. Like I'm watching myself get killed. And like so like I don't know if y'all see like American Horror Story where like the characters die at the end of like this other universe, but they're still here. That's kind of like how it was. Like I was in some other universe, but I was still here. And then like we was in like this house, and all my friends that had died were there, including the girl that had I had told to kill me. And like when I had told her, I was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much for killing me because I wanted to die anyway." Like the girl, like she looked at me like as if I wasn't supposed to be speaking to her, like as if I wasn't supposed to be interacting with her. It was like a look on her face, like a what? Like why are you interacting with me in your dream?
Why are you talking to me?
Like yeah, like it was that face too. And then like they told me to go find my room because the male and female houses were separate, and so I went and found like a room. The first room it had like two twin beds. I didn't choose that, but I don't know why. But I chose another bed, another room that had like a twin bed and like a crib in it. So I don't know like is this like a rebirth story? Like is this me being rebirthed or like
Trying to make
I,
sense out of
I
that dream.
yeah, I don't know what the dream was trying to tell me, but I seen myself die,
Hey,
like, and
yeah,
I ended up in another
That's
universe.
scary. I had a dream like that when I was 17, and I remember my age. I don't know why that's important, but I
hey,
remember.
it probably is.
But I remember I had a dream like that, and I could see myself in the casket, and the casket was being lit on fire.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah,
hell
I could.
no.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it was so scary. I woke up crying, bawling my eyes out, and I like ran. At the time, I was like, obviously like living at home with my parents, and I ran to my mom's room, and I was like bawling in her bed. I was like, and
Oh,
it was scary. I think that's been one of like the scariest dreams I've ever had because it got a really bad reaction out of me.
Damn. Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how I would process after that.
Yeah, no,
What?
I was scared for a while.
Damn,
Yeah, that's
you
like
had
two of
some.
my biggest fears right there.
Yeah.
A casket alive and being set
Lit
on fire alive.
lit on fire. Nah.
No.
Yeah,
I would try to make so much sense out of that too if I was to wake up like
yeah,
what the hell does this mean? I would oh man, I'm sorry. You actually have some good stories, Danny. You a
yeah.
liar. You ever here lying to me. I ain't got shit.
I mean,
No, you
I
got
don't
some good
know.
ones.
I feel like, yeah, I just kind of pick up on everything around me. I
Look
don't
at you
know.
looking around. I feel like someone's around you right now. Nah, I'm
Hopefully
playing.
not.
No, I mean I'm just messing with you. I just see your eyes wandering and I'm thinking to myself like, is she looking at something?
Don't get
Yeah.
too curious wandering around.
That's see, I'm way too curious.
Me
I'm
too.
way too curious.
Way too
Way too
curious.
curious. You know those people that are like, you hear that sound? Huh, let's investigate. What was that? That's me. I need to find out what the noise was.
No, I pause
So
everything and I will
you're the
stay
person
still.
that gets killed in the movies right away.
I probably will be the one getting killed first, but then I'll be the smartest one to actually run. And if I trip, keep running.
Yeah, no.
I don't know why they just
Yeah,
fall and all of a sudden
you're the one that trips and then looks back.
I'm not looking back. I'm gonna keep running. They just fall and all
No.
of a sudden like, oh my god, looking back and they like dragging themselves like, bro, get the fuck up. Like run.
I'm
You got
trying
any
to
you got
think.
you, you got any more, Mariah?
Well, I could just add to the. I mean, I do got a couple more, but I could just add to like the dream. So like the age 27, because I'm 27 now. So the age 27 had always stuck with me, always. Ever since I was younger, I've always said like, okay, by the age 27, 27. And like before I had that dream, I've always had this feeling like something bad was going to happen to me, or like I always had this feeling I'm going to die. So like now, ever since that dream, I really feel like okay, something bad is about to happen to me. I'm 27, and I'm having like all these near death experiences with my car. Like
Oh yeah, you did say
they're
that. Yeah.
damn near about to crash. And like once like I was this happened last week. So like every time I'm about to go to my job, I had to make a U-turn under the freeway. And like my wheel had like kind of got loose a little bit and almost crashed into like the fucking pole. And I'm
Jeez.
like okay, is this how I'm gonna die? Am I gonna die in a car accident soon? Is everything foreshadowing? Like I'm not trying to jinx myself, but like
Yeah.
if just remember that I'm saying this. Just remember I'm saying this. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
27, and I don't turn 28 till next July. So just remember I'm saying this. Okay,
Hey,
so we gonna wait until next July.
she
So if I
said it
make
here. I
it,
made you listen. Yeah, it's
so
being
so
recorded
next
right now.
July, yeah. So car accident or I used to have like these nightmares of me being raped. So I don't know if I'm getting kidnapped or something. I don't know, but I always had like this feeling something bad is about to happen to me.
Where do you
But
live? Like what area
us
of Houston?
Southwest.
Oh yeah, that's a bad area. You need to move out of there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on Fondry. I'm in the hood.
Oh God.
I'm like 10 minutes from like NRG. So
Oh shit, that is
yeah,
10 minutes. Yeah.
yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, but
I have.
it's not that bad.
Go ahead, Danny.
I was gonna say, I thought I'm like I'm not like I have more. One of my well, if let me just go ahead and say it. So one of my good friends, she grew up in a house here, and I actually didn't like it's so crazy, right? Because we went through high school together and everything, and she never talked about it until we were like in college, and we were just kind of hanging out, and she was like, yeah, so like her house was haunted or is haunted, you know, and apparently the house next door had burned down, and the people in the house like passed away, and it had, I think, like a kid that was a part of that, like in the house, like the
Oh
kid is the one
no.
that passed away, and so she said that growing up, it was a norm for them to have toys in the house, even though they had no kids in the house, because um, there was a kid, there was like children. I don't know if it was children or what kid. I don't remember anymore. But a kid that was living in their house, and they would play with the toys because they could hear them and stuff. They could hear like something playing with toys, and like there was always things that was like if they would leave the house and they would come back, like there was a room in particular that would always have like stuff like
Moved
moved
around.
around, like flipped over, until they eventually learned that the house was haunted, and there was a kid that was there that has gotten attached to them.
Oh, that's
So then
crazy.
yeah, so then they would leave a room filled with toys, and the toys were always like, like a kid, like if a kid was in there, like moved
Eh,
around, thrown everywhere, like if a kid was playing with toys.
So it never got dark. It was mostly just like a little innocent kid,
It was an
ghostly
innocent
kid.
kid that I think there was like a time that somebody told them that, you know yeah, the kid, they've gotten attached to y'all.
Kind of sad, no? Like knowing
That's
that
really
there's
sad.
yeah, knowing there's a spirit of a child that hasn't moved on, hasn't processed, or like the whole death and stuff like that. I guess I don't know. I feel like it's pretty sad, especially
Yeah,
having
like
kids.
the kid is confused,
Yeah, he
they
doesn't
haven't
know where
found
to
like their
go.
way where they need to be, and they're just kind of
Exactly.
like stuck.
Oh yeah, for sure. What is this comment? So I saw a kid's reflection at the house we were renting. I think I was 10, and I still remember his face.
Oh my
She
god.
she
Oh,
has never told me this, by the way. This is my
why
first
didn't
time
you
learning
add
this.
her into this chat?
Well, somebody had to take care of the kids.
True,
That's scary,
true.
because I mean the kid was probably like stuck,
Oh my
not
god, yeah.
haven't like found their way wherever they need to go.
But you know how you also hear that, I guess like a child's spirit is not always innocent. It could also
Mhm.
be a demonic figure posing
Take it
as
form,
a posing as a innocent little kid just to like
lure
fool
you and shit.
yeah. Yes, I did. Told you a few times actually. Oh, oops. No,
Mm,
she,
mm, 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 mm,
right.
mm.
She's okay.
SMH.
Wait, what did you say? Oh, SMH.
Yeah.
I thought you said it's the age. I was like,
And it's
and the
the
age.
age.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, you can never trust the little kid spirit. But I'm glad that one was actually like an actual kid spirit, because if they're only
Yeah,
playing
but
with
I mean
toys, yeah.
it's not always like a light spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Have another There's a family friend of ours that we went to go visit them in Monterrey.
Ooh,
And
Monterrey. Hold on, let me get comfortable. There you go.
yeah, actually, damn it, how could I forget about this one? I've actually told this one a couple times. But so we went to go visit family friends in Monterrey, and it was like, a lot of our family. We were gonna be there for like 3 days,
Uh-huh.
and we went to visit their friends that are living in Monterrey. So these are people that I had never met before. So they had invited us to dinner, and we're sitting there for dinner and stuff. And oh, that's sad.
Oh, he drowned.
Yeah,
Yeah, the kid had drowned. That's why they saw. That's why they saw him.
yeah, that is really sad. So yeah, we were just we hadn't gotten invited over to dinner, and then the lady that was hosting the dinner, she was like, um I don't even remember how like we got into that conversation, but she was like, I remember her starting it off like this. She was like, I think, obviously in Spanish, right? But she was like, I think enough time has passed that I can talk about it now, because you know it's been enough time. Oh, I thought. Sorry. There's people coming out. I thought I needed to say something to them, but no. So
What
yeah. So
happened?
the lady, she starts it off like that,
Oh, okay.
and so pretty much, kind of like getting into it. It was a house with their family. They had like the lady that was living there. The husband, and then like the kids, and like the teens and stuff. They were like teens, I think, mostly, and so they started experiencing like weird things, like things moving around, and it started off pretty light when it wasn't like too much, like maybe like a cabinet door closing, and things would like move, but then it got more aggressive,
Ooh.
to the point where they were like walking, like pillows would fly across the room, hitting them. Like it was getting aggressive at this
Yeah.
point. So they obviously that and it got to the point where it was just controlling their lives. Like they could not even get home without like just having like this really like dark energy, like a very like dark presence that in the house. And they would claim, like the teenagers would claim, that they would see a lady walking that was wearing black. She would be walking. So like the houses in Mexico, like they're like weird and stuff, and they have mostly all the houses have like a top area that you can literally stand on top of the building and then look
Like
down.
like a flat
Yeah,
a flat surface.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they would see her a lot up there. And so it got to the point where they could not sleep they couldn't sleep in their rooms, like in their own rooms. Like they were literally huddled up in the living room sleeping together,
Mm-mm.
because it was getting aggressive to the point that it was hurting them.
What?
Yeah, it was hurting them. They would
Oh
wake up with
shit.
bruises. They would have scratches on their back. So it was like like a demonic, thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a demonic. I'm no expert, but I've heard that's demonic. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and
I don't want people to
so
be like, "How do you know?"
they had to call somebody in, like a, I don't know, Ghostbuster or something. I don't know really what it was, but
Like a
they called
paranormal
someone
team,
in. Huh?
like a paranormal team, or like,
Yeah, like it was literally like a paranormal team.
oh
And this
shit.
person had all of them sleeping in the same room, because he was like, the only way that you're gonna be able to beat this is if you're all together, because the presence and like, kind of like your presence together has to be stronger than that of like, the demon that's in this house, because if not, like they're gonna over, like, they're trying, it's like the stuff that you see in the movies, like they're trying to go for like the weak, you know,
Yeah.
like the weak to, like, you know, take over. And so it was like a process of like, I don't know how many days, but they did, I can't remember, this happened a couple years, but I don't really remember what all they did. But they got rid of the demon, and I remember this, and like I swear, like I live by this now. So like, you know, Mexican households, like we have like the Virgin and stuff, and they're like, or like a saint or something, and then like, you know, they'll have them like in places in on that house. But that person told them, like, do not have any saint figure in your house, and not in your house, but in a corner, like in a corner, because that's where they go and they hide behind that. So they had a Virgin Mary that was in the corner of their house, and he told them specifically, like, it hides behind the Virgin Mary in that corner.
Jesus Christ. I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Ooh.
Danny. No, I'm sorry, Danny, but
Ooh,
I heard you
ooh.
talking, but I just saw somebody walking behind you, and that scared me as you were telling the story.
There's actually people here.
Yeah, there's actually people there. Yeah. That's why I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
No, but I heard you. That's, oh God.
Yeah, so he was like, it hides behind that Virgin Mary. But whenever they did the whole thing, and then they got rid of like the, you know, whatever presence was there, the lady said, she was like, I vividly remember coming into the house that day, the day that we were finally told that it was gone.
Uh-huh.
The house was so bright.
Huh.
Like there was so much light coming into the house. And she was like, it was a light that I just had not seen. She's like, I don't know if I had ever seen it, or if I had just forgotten how bright it was. You know, how bright the house could get. And the guy told her, he was like, don't speak about this to anybody. Don't give it any force to come back, any reason for it to come back.
Yeah.
So that was a couple years ago, and I remember she was like, you know, enough time has gone by for, like, you know, us to talk about it. And I remember, like, she told us a story, and I was like, I would literally not tell this to anybody, you know. But
yeah.
And I even, like, when she told us the story, I was like, I'm not gonna tell this to anybody, because I don't want that demon going back to their house.
I mean, do you think it's gonna happen if you talk about it?
I mean, no. I mean, I can say no, but then I never
know. You never know
mean,
how it works. Yeah.
It's been, I don't know how it works. It's been years. Like this happened when I was like, I was late teens, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
it's long gone. So,
very long ago.
A demonic. Have you had any experience with demonic entities, Mariah?
Demonic? No, not just the one where like soon you will become mine.
Oh yeah,
but I don't even know like if that was even demonic. Shit, could have been an angel talking to me. I don't know. It just probably sounded demonic. It was like a deep voice.
Okay, yeah.
So, but no, I was just thinking. So like, my family does. I don't know about my dad's side, but I am from Mississippi. So like, I feel like, you know, witchcraft is practiced over there. And they never did like my mama. They hated my mama. So like, and my grandpa on that side, he actually shot at my mama while I was in her arms. So I was just thinking, like, what if they had put some type of witchcraft on me when I was a kid, and then like, I don't know. This is all my little conspiracy theory. Like, that's how I just been sitting here thinking. Like, damn, like, what if they had put like this witchcraft on me?
What if they cursed you or something?
Yeah, and then like now it just like maybe that's why I'm so sensitive, and that's why all this weird shit happened, because it all started when I was a kid, and then like this whole soon you would become mine, and I don't know, it's just no.
I don't know of an angel that would talk. I mean, I don't know any angel.
Yeah, like I just been sitting here thinking like this whole time, like, did they put some type of witchcraft on me, like a curse? Or
you never know.
I don't know because now I'm thinking about it. But I do remember one time when I was a kid, I was trying to close my door, and like it felt like something was on the other side, like pushing it, like like pushing me to like not close the door. And then when I had opened the door, nobody was there, and there was nothing like like stopping me from pushing the door. And I always thought that was crazy. Like, what the fuck? I'm
No.
my bad. Yeah, my edible had kicked in, so I'm kind of.
She's just getting
So
lit in her room.
yeah,
Well, hey,
yeah.
Mariah, I've been meaning to ask you. You told me about this, by the way. I knew she was gonna do this. She had my full cassette. But anyways, did you do that just to like get comfortable with like talking about it, or
Yeah, so I won't freak myself out.
really?
Yeah,
I guess.
because I feel like when I'm sober, that's when it really happens.
Oh,
Like I'm more and I don't know, maybe I don't. I always think like maybe I'm schizophrenic or something.
nah.
Like, cause like y'all have like, well, yeah, y'all have experiences where other people can vouch for y'all. I don't have
Mhm.
experiences where other people can vouch for me. It's more so like my own personal experiences. So I always think
Oh,
like, what is this all made up in my head? Like, cause I'm listening to y'all stories and just like, damn, like my story don't even compare to like what y'all went through. So it's
but
just
but
like, damn, like mine,
But
like,
this is what I always say. A crazy person is not gonna always think to themselves, "Oh, I think I'm crazy." They're just gonna automatically assume that the world around them is the real,
Wrong.
or wrong, or real, or whatever the case may
Yeah.
be. But they're always
Yeah.
gonna make it seem like they live in that world, like they're convinced that that's the world that they live in. Whenever you tell me your story, you know that you how do I say, you separate, you know two different worlds. You're able to do that. You don't necessarily say like, this is legit, this is happening to me, like this was going on. For a fact that you're experiencing these things, and you can separate it between what's real and what's not. So that's why I don't think you're schizophrenic.
okay, good. Cause
No.
I don't know. I just been thinking like, 'cause like I said, y'all got other people that have experienced
Vouching.
it. She has a video. Like I don't have anything, so like it's just really just my word.
Or maybe
So
this will
Oh my
be
gosh, I was about to say the video that they haven't sent, but
hold on, I think she's looking.
a medium. Yeah, I do want to go see a medium. I do
I'm telling
because like I
you,
said, it's a lot of like weird stuff.
I'm gonna hook you up with my lady. I think she charges, I forgot how much she charged. I think it's crap, I'm gonna have to go over. I think it's like $30 for 30 minutes, but it was the best 30 minutes.
So there is this one story, and it's a little sexual, and it happened
Talk
to me
to
when
me,
I was
man.
it happened to me when I was a kid. Now I was very like promiscuous as a kid because I was touched at that's the trauma dump, but I was touched at like when I was 5. So like I'm in elementary when this happened when this story about the 10. And I had a cell phone, so I was like really really in the mood one day. Oh my god, I was really in the mood one day, and like
Is this the edibles talking?
no, 'cause I was already thinking about the story before,
Okay, okay,
like,
okay.
yeah. But like, it's kind of weird because I'm a child saying it, but like saying what I'm about to say.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh,
I
that's
was like
right.
I was really, really in the mood one day, and I was like, damn, I want somebody to, f me in the butt. I also wanted to fuck me in the ass, and like out of nowhere, I got this random ass text message that said for what, and I was like, what the fuck? So I'm texting them because it happened like as soon as I said that. So
Yeah.
I'm texting them back, and I'm like, who is this? Who is this? I never got a call back. I called the number. It was like the number wasn't working, and
Huh.
I was like, who was this random number that is texting me for what? And
So
I had set my
a random number just texted you for what? You didn't have that number saved or anything like
I
that.
no, I was a kid. I didn't really even have like just besides my friends.
Yeah.
But like I was in elementary, and it was like I bet I set my ass down. I bet I wasn't in the mood no more.
I sent my ass.
but but like yeah, I had really said that, and as soon like literally as soon as I said that, I received that text message for
But you didn't
what?
say it aloud, right? You said you like thought about it.
No, I think I was like Oh, did I say that out loud? I don't think I said it out
You
loud.
never know, family or not, they can be capable to do any weird shit. You should see a medium or bruja. Maybe they. I can't read that part. Can tell you
Maybe
more.
they could tell you more.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
that's what I responded to when I said I want to see a
I'm
medium.
telling you, I'm gonna hook you up with my medium. Well, I'm not gonna call her my medium because come on, I felt that way too, Mariah. I was young when I saw so many things when I was home alone. I remember everything that happened perfectly.
Yes,
Damn.
yes. Like I have more like the experiences because they're not really just so much story. They're just really much more experiences that I've experienced, and it's just like they happened more when I was a kid. Now I don't know if it's just because I was more like vulnerable during that time than I am now,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I used to like the sleep paralysis. I used to sleep with a Bible. One time I felt like my pillow levitating, and my mom used to have to sleep in a room with me. Um,
And your mom never experienced anything with you?
no, no, she never even experienced sleep paralysis. Like she always asked me, and she was even curious about it, and she would say that it was this movie about sleep paralysis where a girl like she's sleeping and like she had like out of body like she's seeing herself. I've never had that. I never saw myself have a sleep paralysis,
Kind of
but
like the
I
way Danny was looking at herself.
yeah like looking at herself. I've never had that,
That's
but
creepy.
yeah, I felt my pillow levitating. Like I could feel stuff touching me. One time I had a sleep paralysis, it was like there was this figure like that's standing directly in front of me. It was like in the form of my mama. And I thought that shit was crazy.
I've
Like,
heard stuff like that too, but
yeah,
I'm not in the liberty of saying who like the story, but because I
yeah,
wish
yeah, yeah.
they could tell it. But yeah, so I've heard some stories like that too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I see shadows on the wall. Even now, I see like stuff at the corner of my eye. I would see like a full blood, like just a full figure right there, and then
Yeah,
I'll turn, nothing's right there. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just my hair. You know,
yeah.
maybe it's just my hair playing tricks on me. But it happens like way too often, and then it kind of reminded me when we were talking about before we had started about mental illness and how that plays a part. And I was like, I've been experiencing mental illness since I was a kid, and like as I got older, it's getting more dark. So maybe that's why, like I'm seeing like these figures because of depression and all that. Like, could
Like,
that
like,
play a
like
factor?
yeah, like I was telling Mariah before the episode started, my friend Julio, that was supposed to be part of the show, he was telling me that whenever he was depressed, he would see more dark figures. So it was as if they knew for a fact that he was going through something dark, and therefore it fed onto the negativity around them, and it just became more. They just became more visible, more powerful, or whatever it was. But like, I don't know, it just feels. I guess they just get attracted to negative energy like that, and whenever you're depressed and
Yeah.
whatever the case may be, it's like they see you as vulnerable.
Well, I've been depressed my whole life, so like, like
You never
so
know.
I don't know. I've been depressed since I was elementary, so like literally everything happened to me when I was a kid, and I was like, I'm just sitting here thinking. That's why I'm so quiet. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, damn, like everything that happened to me as a kid is all making sense now. I don't. I
Yeah,
just like, oh my god. I tried to
and
sleep with a
and
Bible and
no,
everything.
and nobody has ever slept or has spent the night to be like, whoa, what the hell was that, or anything like that.
Mm-mm. I've
What?
had well they never like seen anything, but they've seen me have sleep paralysis. They've seen me like try to fight out of it, but they've
Really?
never actually seen like the only time where something weird had happened and like
Yeah.
somebody else was there. I was staying with my mom at this time, and like we stayed in a townhouse. So me and my brother's room, like our room's upstairs. So all of us, every single last one of us, was downstairs because we were like all in the kitchen just vibing or whatever. And so like for my room door, you have to in order for my room to like close, you have to push it. So like out of nowhere, all of us heard like my room door just shut. Like my room door had just closed. And me and my brother, we like, what the fuck was that? And of course, our dumbass went to go investigate. We didn't
Yeah.
see anything. It was nobody inside my room. And me and him just looked at each other like, what was that?
Yeah.
Like, cause like I said, in order for you to close my room door, you have to
You got
have
to.
a little bit of force. it's not just gonna close, just slide. That was crazy, and it sounded like it didn't sound like a little like a little door shut. It didn't sound like that. It actually sounded like somebody like with force shut my damn door.
Damn.
I'm like, so I don't. That's why I always felt like there's always something with me, and that's why I was questioning. Like
Maybe there,
did put a curse on me.
maybe there is something around you, and
Mhm.
man, you should.
But it's
I,
not really harmful, like in a way to the point where it's like possessing me or I'm seeing shit like flying all over the place. I kind of feel like like a neutral energy. Like I just know it's
Yeah.
something with me.
Yeah, I feel like you should see like somebody like a medium.
I'm gonna hook you
I
up,
think that
Mariah,
they'll be able to like tell you like if there's something attached to you,
or a
either
curse,
that
Yeah.
or you pick up different, you know, like spirits, you know? Like you're
Hmm.
just like you're that aware of the spirits that are around you. So maybe it's not just necessarily one, but just like multiple that like come around you and you pick up on them.
or who knows? What if you
Yeah.
actually have a gift that you're not aware of because you don't know how to control it too?
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that too. Like maybe I'm spiritually gifted in a way, and I just haven't just tapped into my you know,
Yeah,
inner
inner self.
spirituality. Yeah. So, because
You
like
never
there
know.
are times where I do have dreams and it comes true. Like I knew when I was pregnant. I knew when I was pregnant before I even knew. And then when I lost the baby, I had a dream I was gonna lose the baby. So
Oh wow.
yeah. So yeah, that is
You never know.
when my, when my ex cheated on me. I had a dream about it. It's like a lot of weird stuff that just like it always happens to me in my dreams, and it usually always comes true. That's why I'm so paranoid about this whole
Dying
dream.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember you telling me, and I guess you told me because you're like, I guess you wanted somebody to know too.
yeah,
Like, hey, something happens to me, just know, I told you.
yeah.
Just know
Like,
I told you, and if this
and I was
happens,
recorded,
yeah,
so
it's recorded. So yeah,
So
yeah,
July 11th, 2024.
yeah,
I gotta
July.
make it. I gotta make it. So yeah, I'm trying to stay inside
Nah,
the
man.
house as much as I can.
Or what if like it's a new beginning for you? Like, what if it's like not necessarily you physically dying, but what if it's like a rebirth of you? Which makes absolutely no
Yeah,
sense. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm literally just saying stuff.
I don't know. And then I kind of feel like if it is something with me, it kind of protects me in a way. 'Cause there's plenty of times I should have been there. Like when I looking at the light, but I had like when I was in my car accident, I flipped over 4 times, and my car was totaled. I felt like I should have died then. I only walked out with like a mark on my arm. That was it. Nothing was wrong with me. There was another time. I don't condone this because I don't really like driving under the influence, but it was unexpected. I was just driving to my homegirl house, and we was like, I was supposed to be buying like edibles off of her, but then they invited me in, but they're
Edibles.
Hispanic, so they always gonna invite me in to fucking drink and party and shit. So like we were like drinking and getting high, and I was driving back home, and like I was blacking out. I was like just blacking out the whole. I don't even know how I made it home. Like I kept blacking out. And I was like, damn, like did I? What if I had died? Like what if I did have a car
Yeah,
accident
and
and
then
I had died?
you're
And
over here
then
fearing
like
of dying.
yeah, and then people in my other life are like mourning me, but like nobody else is knowing that like oh I had died in my past life because y'all still seeing me as me like y'all not knowing. I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words.
Like
I don't know how to put it into
like
words.
metaphorically speaking.
Yeah. Oh,
Ah,
that's okay.
I was gonna, I think my worst fear would be to see somebody possessed. I don't think I ever want to
Ooh.
see that.
Mm-mm.
I've seen many TV shows, and I think the first traumatic experience I saw was whenever I was a little kid and I saw a TV show. It was it was some old school telenovela that my mom put on, and that lady was possessed, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, what the hell is this?" And the lady's eyes turned like I don't know, like a different color, and it scared the hell out of me. I had
Mhm.
nightmares for like a week, and till this day, I'm just like, dang, I don't think I ever want to see anybody get possessed or be possessed. I never want to be in that on that side of things. No, that would be
No,
scary.
yeah, that's scary. I just it the movie sucked, but I just recently saw a movie about like exorcism. I remember like it was literally in theaters. I do
Which
not
one was it?
recommend. I do not recommend.
No, no, no. But which one was it? I think I know which one you're talking about.
Man, what was the name of it?
Was it the
Evil
priest?
Dead. Oh, the priest. I was
No,
thinking
not
about
Priest?
no,
Evil
not the
Dead.
priest. Evil Dead? No.
Like that one.
I don't remember the name
What?
of it. It literally like in theaters like last month. And it's
Talk to me.
about it's like about an exorcism.
Uh huh.
About two little girls. They get
Oh, never mind.
it's two little girls that they go and they they kind of like are playing hooky from school and they go off into the woods, and really it was one of the little girls, her mom had passed away, so her friend she
I'll
was
be
trying
back.
to like get her to talk to her mom, like to her mom's spirit, and they
Yeah.
go into the woods, and then like in the woods they both end up getting possessed by a demon because she was doing something with like this necklace, like trying to get her to get in contact. I don't know, she was doing something that was going to get her in contact with like the spirit world, but you got in contact with the spirit world, and apparently like they opened a door that they should not have opened, and then the demon came and they possessed both of them. So they start acting all weird and funky like throughout the movie, and like eventually they learn that they're possessed and stuff. I don't recommend the movie.
What did you like about it?
What did I not like about it?
Yeah.
I didn't like that it was very like it when it got to the part of they were trying to like perform the exorcism on them, like there's just a lot of random things going on that it just didn't make sense to
Yeah.
me. And then it just made it funny, and I was like, well, I don't want to be laughing during
Trust
this
me.
scary movie.
I think
So
I watched something similar to that. I think it was called the somewhat. It was a priest that was doing an exorcist or something like that. I forgot. It was with Russell Crowe. I don't know if you watched that one. It was the one that recently came out. He does an exorcist or whatever. He's a priest. I thought it was good. I was like, hey, it's Russell Crowe. Let's watch it. Hell yeah. So it was a huge disappointment because I'm just like, bro, this isn't. No, I hate it. I don't like this. I'm a big
sad.
time movie critic, and you have to make it look like actually legit.
like it's real,
Make it
right?
make
And like make
sense.
you yeah. So I really like The Conjuring.
The Conjurings are good.
Oh,
That's
So
because they're based
good.
on true stories.
Yeah.
did y'all watch the whole Conjuring universe series?
I need to. I
When it
don't
when
think they're
it
I
when
done.
it
I
got
I, I
to
just did it.
when it got to the part of like when the nun starts being a thing, I feel like that's when they kind of started falling off.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know. I feel like they could have done without the nun. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
same.
watched the first Nun movie. I didn't like it.
There's literally because there's I don't know which nun movie it is, it's the first one or the second one. There's literally a scene where they're like boxing the nun, and I'm like,
That might be the
I'm
second
like,
one.
be
It
for
might be the
real.
second.
It might be the second one because I watched the first one, and they found like the blood of Christ and whatever, and
That was the first one.
yeah, that was the first one, and I'm like, this makes
I was
no
like,
sense.
I was just watching that yesterday. I was like, nah, y'all know damn well that another fucking blood to cry. Cause that, like, come on now,
And how was
you
the
can
blood
only
of
use it
Christ?
so much,
Yeah, like I'm just like, bro, no, you're
and
doing
I'm
too
not
much.
even, like, I'm not even religious, but I was like, come on now, at least make it. At least put it on for the Christians,
Right?
At least make the Christians look good,
I'm
Cause,
just like,
cause
bro, the blood
I'm
of
over here talking
Christ.
shit like, man, look at the fucking Christians. Like, no offense to the Christians, but I'm like, man, look at this shit. This really what the fuck they believe.
I
But
was
like,
like, no, like, this makes no sense. Like, oh, I had to turn that shit off.
oh shit.
I want to watch the second one now because you said that they were boxing the nun.
No, they're literally boxing, and I'm like, what? I'm like, this is supposed to be scary.
Wow. No, I need to
Yeah.
watch that second one. That's freaking hilarious. I don't
Yeah,
even
no,
want
but
to now, but
first Conjuring movie, super scary. I was
yes.
like, they made it very like the whole thing is scary, like from the kids to the
Whenever you
house.
whenever you see that figure with the red face and red eyes, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is that? The devil? What is this?
Yeah,
But it,
the part where something is on top of the dresser or inside of the dresser, and
Yes,
the
sir.
little girls are like laying in their bed, and
hmm
they're like there's something on top of the dresser and it's staring right at me. I'm like, I lost it. I was like, oh
Oh
no.
I
man.
I've seen. I love that movie. I've seen that movie so many times.
I think I want
I
to watch
love
it
it.
tonight.
Watch the whole thing in order, like
Uh,
the whole country.
I'm gonna
It's
have to
all on
look at
Prime.
it's
They're
all
all
on
on
Prime.
Prime.
Are they
Yeah,
in order in
everything.
Prime?
No, you're gonna have to. I can send you the screenshot.
Yeah,
Oh,
of the
on
order.
Prime? They're on Prime?
Yeah, like all of them with Annabelle. You know Annabelle. I thought the Curse of Lie. I don't know how to pronounce it. La Llorona.
La
Uh,
Llorona?
yeah, I thought that was part of the Conjuring series, but it's not.
Yeah, I didn't think it
Mm-mm.
was because I
No.
I
think the
thought it
Conjure
was, but
La Llorona. I thought that was like more like a was it like Mexican?
Yeah,
yeah.
it was just its own like movie that they did, and I mean it was
But they
okay.
have
I
the
mean I
same
feel like,
priest
yeah,
in the
yeah, it had some parts that were very, yeah, like I mean, yeah, like what I grew up knowing as the Llorona, like,
Y-
you know, all the stories I heard, you know, growing up of the Llorona, like,
But are those stories were they true or were they like
yeah. Are they true?
mythological? Are they
the Llorona
mythological?
stories.
Yeah.
um no, I mean I think I it's just so weird because like there's like different parts of the world have Llorona stories, you know, so then it just kind of makes you think like, so like is the Llorona like a universal ghost?
What?
You
You
know what
know?
I mean? Like I don't get it, but like, you know, my mom and my grandma, they used to tell us the stories of when they used to, you know, live out in the ranch. um they would hear the Llorona. They would hear that it would just get really really windy,
Uh-huh.
and there was like, it would start far, like like a scream would start far, like crying, and then it would get super close, and to the point where it was just outside of the door, like yelling and
Oh hell
screaming,
no.
and like, and it would just pass by, and in a matter of seconds it was super far, like you could hear it super far. It's like if she just came running through the area, like screaming. And so I would hear that from my mom and like my grandma, and then I've heard and I've like compared stories to other people who have also claimed to have like have heard her.
Uh-huh.
Like they're just like this, the way they describe it is so similar.
Yeah.
So similar, like they hear it really far, it's super loud, and then within a matter of seconds it's like far away again, like if it just passed through. And I'm like, how my mom and my grandma, like, they're not, you know, over there trying to copy someone's story.
Yeah. How is that?
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy. And this is your mom telling you that story, right?
yeah,
That
my
it actually
mom,
happened to her, or
yeah,
they
my
actually
mom,
experienced it.
hmm my mom, and then like so like back where they like where they grew up, they even have a cross, like a really huge cross in this area. It's like a dirt road area,
Uh-huh.
and it's there, and I've seen it, and they put it there years ago, like since my mom was like a baby.
Yeah.
But they keep it there because they say that that's where the Llorona used to pass by a lot. It was like a
What?
very known area where she would go by. So then they put that cross, and I mean, yeah. And then like, I don't know. I've come across videos where people have kind of like caught audio on it, and it
Have
just
you watched those TikTok videos of somebody? I think it's like in Mexico where some guy's recording an actual witch, and you could see her moving around and stuff like that. And I don't know. I don't know if those are
Yeah,
true or not, but I was
I
like,
know. Sometimes you don't know with like the internet, but they make it look so real.
yeah, they
Yeah, but
really
I
do.
mean, I mean, I can sit here and say, oh my, they were making it all up, but then again, it's like, why would they make it up?
Yeah.
Oh, my grandma had so many like really scary things, like the way that because she grew up very poor, my
Uh huh.
grandma did, and so they didn't have beds or anything like that. So she says that they would stay in like a room with like all her kids, and like it was really scary to her that I remember this like specifically when she told me that she had like all her kids really small. I think they were like ranging from like baby age up to like 6 years old, so they were like really little. And she could hear, she says that they could hear whenever it sounds really scary in Spanish, cuando pasaba el diablo, which means when the devil would
When the devil
pass.
would pass by.
Yeah, and they could hear chains, just chains dragging, like dragging out, like like passing like through the dirt road,
Like just dragging by.
dragging.
Huh.
That
Oh,
is
that's creepy.
that is super creepy.
That what the
And so
hell?
I was like, how do y'all know that it was the devil? And so like, pues es que el diablo, you know, uh, is like chained up in hell, basically.
Damn.
So then, yeah, like it's super like the way they describe it is just so scary. I'm like, what? This is why I was a trauma. This is why in second grade, my teacher called my mom
Oh
to
god.
complain that I was scaring the kids.
You were telling them the stories.
I was telling them all the stories, and the teacher called my mom and was like,
What?
she needs to like stop telling scary
Calm the fuck
stories.
down.
Because they had other parents complaining, calling the school
What?
that their kids were scared
Oh my
at home.
god.
I'm like,
Imagine
oh,
that. Oh my
yeah,
god, that's hilarious, man. I'm glad you turned that into like a scary story to like a funny story with that one. That's funny.
yeah.
Why I got room for one more story from both of you guys. What you got, Mariah? One more scary story?
Um, I'll let y'all tell y'all first. I gotta think of one.
You got to think of one? You got one more, Danny?
I can't think of one right now.
I ain't got none.
Really, none?
None. Just that black shadow and Julio's dark figure behind me. That shit was scary. Like, it's not gonna lie. But
Yeah,
that's about
cause,
it.
'cause like I said, like mine's is more so like just experiences. I don't have like stories to actually
Oh,
tell.
tell me
You
your
know, like,
experiences. Fuck it. Tell me one
huh?
more. You got room for one more experience. Go ahead.
Well, I do be hearing shit. Like I be hearing shit calling my name. But that's what I mean like by experiences.
Yeah.
Like I just hear shit like calling my name or like I'll just see like just randomly just see shit. It hasn't really happened to me within like recent years. Like it hasn't been that bad, but like I said, I think it happened to me more when I was a kid, just because I was more vulnerable and you know, my fucking
What
yeah.
was
I
the
think it's
most
just because I was more vulnerable.
What was the most recent one you had? Or do you think it's
But
cooling off for now?
at the moment, it's cooling off. I don't know if it's because I got Annabelle in my room, but I
What you mean
haven't
you got
really had
Annabelle?
Annabelle. Oh yeah, you don't see my Instagram. Hold on.
What do you mean?
Okay. Ever since I got Annabelle in my room, I don't know. I haven't really been having. Can I flip the camera? I don't think I can. But
Oh, you actually got that Annabelle.
yeah, I got Annabelle.
I know. I was like, what do you mean, Annabelle?
Okay,
No,
but
no,
you
no,
got
no, no. The actual Annabelle doll. I don't know if that's like people be like, oh yeah, you're gonna be seeing shit because you got that Annabelle doll. Well, nothing has happened to me recently.
so you
Like,
haven't had any experiences since Annabelle's been there.
uh-uh.
Annabelle's insane. I'm gonna get one too.
But I,
I'm gonna get an Annabelle now. No, I never have shit though. Like, never mind. I'm good. I used to be real scared of Chucky though. Chucky used to scare the shit out of me.
Watch when this shit ends. All the stories are gonna pop up in my head, right?
Oh, I
Like,
bet you anything it is.
uh, watch. I'll be in your fucking DM, like, oh yeah,
I
this
forgot
happened,
about
this
Chucky.
happened. We're
I
gonna
didn't
do
tell
a
you about
part
this one.
two.
Yeah, I'll gladly do a part two. You gotta request for a Tuesday off though.
A Tuesday off.
A Tuesday off. It's gonna be Tuesdays
That's
are
that's when you that's when
huh?
you had your
That's mostly when I do it. I'm gonna do my next one's gonna be I'm trying to get these two. I'm not trying to say it yet because I don't want to set in
yeah.
stone yet because I don't even know if it's gonna go through or not. But I know on the 12th I'm gonna have another conspiracy episode. Danny, you say you want to be on that one too, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh
I
hell
like
yeah!
conspiracy
Do you really?
conspiracy theories. I do. Yeah,
Okay, awesome,
I
awesome,
think they're
awesome.
interesting.
I love
Cool.
conspiracy theories.
Do you? I could. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I could have a lot of people on here then. Um, but yeah, I could have. But it's on a Tuesday. That's already on a Tuesday. If you want to request on the 12th, I'm just letting you know right now. I'm gonna have some people on here that love conspiracies for that one
On the 12th.
on the 12th.
Okay. Shit, I'll probably just go ahead and leave. Yeah, I don't go to work until 10 anyway, so
Oh, for real?
yeah,
How far is your work?
10 minutes.
Oh, you're good. You only
Yeah.
be like, hey, I had a doctor's appointment.
They don't even give a damn. We had like protected PTO, so it's not even gonna count against me.
Oh, you're good then. You're good then. But yeah, ladies, I thank you so much for joining me. You guys had some very interesting stories, though. Well, Mariah,
Yeah, I
you
was
were
more
more
interested.
experiences, but
Yeah,
Danny had the story, so I
the
thought
actual
those were good.
story.
Yeah, I didn't expect that from her. Honestly, I was like, okay. She made this one go real good. I'm glad it was dragged on for like 2 hours because that's mostly what I go for, anyways. But any last thoughts before you ladies leave?
No, I hope you guys don't sleep with any scariness
I don't
thoughts,
think.
scary thoughts.
No, I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna go ahead.
I'll try not to like replay all the stories I just said in my head so I can sleep. Yeah.
Is that where do you live over there?
In Austin?
Oh, I mean, like in the area that you're at right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna go straight to sleep then.
Yeah.
We're good
Yeah.
too. I thought you were just in your car because I was like, oh god, she has to go.
No. No, I got in my car because it was too loud in where I was.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, as you ladies could see, it was a good episode, man. I liked your experiences and your stories. Mariah, I'm gonna hook you up with that medium though, and you have to let me know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I am. Of
Awesome.
course, because
Yeah,
I need them to speak to me.
you should record it.
Cause you know that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, because my wife actually recorded hers, and she was like completely shocked, like, oh my god, like this lady's legit.
Like a
Yeah.
voice recording, like an actual video recording.
She had my phone, and while she was talking on her phone and on speaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she
Yeah.
was like, let me see if if what she says.
Oh yeah,
maybe
you
I can
you
play it.
did say she was over the phone.
Yeah, over the phone. Yeah. So I'm gonna hook you up with her. Oh man, I can't wait for that one. But yeah, thank you, ladies, so much for joining me. You guys had a great stories experiences. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go.
All right.
Say
Thank you
good
so
night.
much for having us on.
No, you
But yeah.
guys bet. I always like to have people on here, like to either catch up or whatever the case may be. Like Mariah, I haven't talked to you in or I haven't seen you in forever. So yeah,
Mhm.
Years.
years. Yeah, but yeah,
We
it's always
we,
good to
we still
catch
gotta have
up.
a family day one.
Yeah, we should. We're gonna have that one too. But yeah, thank you, ladies, so much. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys. Who the hell? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Have a good night and try to try to think of nothing but positive thinking from here on out.
We will.
I'll try.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
y'all
guys.
so much. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody. Bye. Yeah, that was a good episode. Oh man, my butt's asleep. Oh, shit. Anyways, but yeah, I had a good episode tonight. I didn't, I knew it was gonna be good. I like the stories. I didn't expect some of them. I really didn't. That was pretty great. Pretty good topic. Scary. Like I said, that was supposed to happen 2 months ago, but hey, here we are today making it happen. I'm gonna try to have an episode again this Tuesday. I'll let you guys know though. If you're new to the channel, new to the page, new to whatever, go ahead and like my video, share the videos, tell your friends about me, tell your family about me, whatever the case may be. Help me grow, right? Let me see who else is on. What's that on your right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. On my right side, it's my Dallas, Texas, Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry, my Dallas Cowboys little blanket to keep me warm. That's what that is. Right next to me is a fireplace. I'm gonna keep the good vibes going because I don't want to go to sleep, or I don't want to get out of here and be all scared and stuff. I'm a big baby. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Share the video. I see two viewers right now. Go ahead and share the video. I should have told those other girls to share the video while they were live with me, but it's all right. It's okay. I'm gonna tell them right now. Hey, Danny, Mariah, share the video. I'm gonna go ahead and do that myself because for some reason I couldn't do that earlier. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys join me this Tuesday. I'll let you guys know, but I'm pretty sure it is gonna be this Tuesday. All right, guys, have a good night. I'm gonna let you guys